We now take a look at today's business news. My name is Carol Jenga. Now, the government plans to eliminate Kenya's reliance on solid biomass fuels by the year 2028. The Director of Renewable Energy, Dan Malango, says the government has developed policies to deal with biomass fuels, especially in rural areas where over 80% of households depend on firewood and charcoal as their primary sources of cooking fuel. According to the research by Clean Cooking stakeholders, approximately 70% of households in Kenya still use a type of wood stove as either their primary or secondary cook stove, with a great prevalence of 92% in rural areas. In Kenya, up to 34% of wood fuel harvested is unsustainable, contributing to environmental degradation and climate change. This corresponds to 64.7%, equivalent to 8.1 million households in Kenya using wood as their primary cooking fuel. It is estimated that complications from households' air pollution through inefficient stoves and fuels claims 21,560 lives annually in Kenya, according to a recent study by the Kenya cooking sector. The most affected are the women and children below the age of 5 who spend most of their time with their mothers. Stakeholders at the second Clean Cooking Expo called for collaborative efforts to accelerate the implementation of clean cooking techniques that are accessible and affordable.
The government can decide today every home must have a stove, non-negotiable. Look at the time and the money this government has spent on HIV/AIDS. Why can't we do the same about cooking if it is so important to this government?
Even though Kenya is targeting the use of modern clean cooking solutions for all by 2028, the number of households still using biomass fuel as their primary cooking fuel is high. The Director of Renewable Energy, Dan Malango, has said to achieve this, the government will collaborate with clean cooking sector stakeholders and support the development of appropriate policy frameworks.
We have come up with a strategy. We are calling it the bioenergy strategy, which articulates what the actions we need to do, and it encourages partnership across all stakeholders.
He noted the reintroduction of 16% VAT on cooking gas and high cost of electricity is watering down efforts to make clean cooking accessible and affordable.
High cost of these technologies will definitely affect the rate of adoption. And the effect will not be positive, it will be negative, and we need to really get government to realize this.